I'm gonna take you to travel to Cambodia with me. It's a hidden gem in Southeast Asia that been overshadowed by Vietnam and Thailand, and as a Cambodian myself, this is one of the videos that I'm most proud to make, narrate and showcase by me. We're gonna go over the three main city, which is Phnom Penh, the capital city, Sihanoukville, which is the beach town, and then Kampot, which is known for its cultural, people, and authentic local lifestyle. We're gonna start this video off in the city called Phnom Penh, which is the capital city. One of the things to do there is to visit one of the many local market. This is at Central Market, which is known for having a lot of souvenir, local food, and really a lot of items that you can shop for at a very good rate. Just remember to bring your US dollar, people. We accept US dollar and the Khmer Rouge itself. And one of the things that I noticed with this local market is that they will make price on the spot based on how you look. Unfortunately, that's how it is. If you look foreign, they're gonna try to hijack that price a bit. So make sure that you try to bargain yourself out with your charisma and your personality. One of the things that I look for when visiting Cambodia is the insects. Yes, I like to try the insects over there. It's quite different from Thailand because they do eat spider and a lot of things that Thai people don't eat. And the bread, right, the bánh mì bread have come here with Vietnamese influence. It's one of the favorite food for the local. And this yellow pancake is also, I believe it's come from Vietnam, but a lot of Cambodians say it's come from Cambodia. This yellow pancake is delicious. And then frogs, right? They eat frogs because we have French influence. It tastes like chicken. And we actually just went to the mall here because Cambodia is the capital city, is known for having mall. And we're just having a little bit of a fun there. So once the sun set and the nightlife stuff come out, we actually managed to find this very high-end constructed 360 rooftop bar. Again, link in the description. Is what we call Waterfall Capital. It's a commercial building with office downstairs, but they have an upstairs rooftop level where they can serve cocktail and an open floor space. Very international standard. And I enjoyed my time there during the night. It's very windy, and as long as it's not raining, you should have a good time there. One of the things that I recommend that you do in Phnom Penh, after the rooftop, we take a tour down to what we call Angkor Beach. This is a newly built island in Phnom Penh. It's mostly local. I haven't seen any foreigner there. Just a casual riverside walk to take store on at night. You can see here the local is sitting on the side enjoying the windy breeze of the river. Now let's leave the capital and move on to the next big thing, which is Siem Reap. This is what everyone come here for when it comes to Cambodia. Again, you can withdraw USD straight from the ATM machine, and after checking in from my hotel room, I have gone straight to the big thing, which is Angkor Wat.
Yo, we're finally here at Angkor Wat, the famous World Heritage Temple for Cambodia. It's actually on the Cambodian flags. If you're a foreigner, you have to pay $37 to enter, but I get in for free because I'm Cambodian born. But it's totally worth it, guys. So beautiful than what my phone can show you. Right? It's just so beautiful with the blue sky. And it's just like, I can't describe it, but come and check it out.
Oh my god, it's amazing, it's stunning. It has been well kept, it's very clean. There's monkey running around. They're not scared of people because they see people every day. And one thing that you notice once you enter the temple is that there's going to be a lot of tour guide or cameramen. Try to get you to hire them in terms of taking photo and explain the history of the temple. I highly recommend that you should hire one instead of just solo wandering around, even though you can do that. However, the history of Cambodia is very rich, and you should enjoy the storytelling, and they will know the best spot to see at the best time. For example, the cameraman knows the best place to pose and stand when it comes to sunset. And you can see here this picture with the reflection of Angkor Wat. I would not have able to take that picture without my tour guide. Just so you guys know, Siem Reap is not just comprised of Angkor Wat. It is the biggest temple in the city. However, Siem Reap has so much more temple like Angkor Thom and really other smaller temple. You can see here, this is the photo that we took with our family, And when we're traveling around, we just hire one tour guide for the whole day to show us where to look, where to go, where to eat, and actually taking photo for us. The tour guide is actually a professional cameraman as well, so we really get a good price for having him for the day, right? So if you're looking for price, having someone for the whole day should be around $60 to $100, and you can get them a whole day. And the best part is most tour guides will be able to speak English. They have been well trained with proper certified tourism diploma from the Cambodian university. What to do at night after the temple is closed is to visit Pub Street. Now, this is what we call like the walking street. Mostly tourists are there. You're gonna get a lot of touristy stuff such as massage, artwork, really just souvenir. And I try myself with this flash eating fish massage thing. The fish is supposed to eat all your dead skin. It's quite painful at first, but then you get used to it. But that's just me. I like to try new things. It may not be for everyone. The feeling is kind of hard to describe. It's kind of unbearable at first, and you can get used to it. Now, depending on the weather and depending on the day, they also have a hot air balloon service. But different between this and the one in Laos is that this one is not moving. It have a string, it have a wire that attached to the ground, so it's really just go up one way and it's not moving anywhere.
We're going up, guys. We're going up really high. We're gonna show you Angkor Wat from this view. 1 second.
You can see Angkor Wat from this balloon, from this viewpoint, and it looks stunning. Now, if it's windy or it's raining or it's too dark or it's too cloudy, it probably doesn't make sense to go on it. I think it's cost $25 per person for a 30-minute ride, and you can walk 360 around the hot air balloon. It's not scary at all because it doesn't go up very high. I think it go up for 17 meters, but you might have to check my facts on that. And really just having a good time with my family and my parents, and really just pay for the entire trips on being there from Australia and meeting them for the first time in so many years. Now, one of the things that I like to highlight is that they have this unique artwork that they really draw and cut the art out with using cow skin, and this is really unique to Cambodia. I've never seen it anywhere, and it's fascinating to me, and I end up buying one for my room. However, yeah, just want to point that out. This is very unique to Cambodia. And one of the tour that we took as well is to come to Angkor Wat in the morning. You have to wake up early, yes. The sunrise is so amazing. It's so amazing. It was cooling, and like watching the sunrise from Angkor Wat, because it's positioned in the east. It's facing west, but when the sun rises right behind it, so it's just a mind-blowing experience. And on that day, we just continue to explore other funnel and take some more photo. Now, one of the things to do in Siem Reap is to visit this local performance, and you can get a feel of Cambodia culture and Cambodian language and Cambodian people. And yeah, it's just really a short mention there. And like I said, because it's a tourist place, you get a lot of strange looking food that I never seen before, and I end up trying this snake, this fried snake for $2. You can see, I would say it's an interesting taste when it comes to snake. First time eating snakes. And this is me trying spider again back in Phnom Penh. Because I was traveling with my parents in this trip, I was able to join one of their school reunion party, and I get to meet a lot of my dad's high school friends, and they're all around the same age, and get me to see how really what Cambodian culture have to offer and what's the people like. They are just like Thai people and Lao people. They're happy, stress-free. So we're moving on to next city is what we call Sihanoukville. This is a 2-hour drive using highway. The newly built highway from Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville. It's famous for seafood. As you can see here, this is one of the beaches that we visit, and we end up taking a drone shot for this newly married couple because we were there for only a day, so there's not much footage we have in there. But it was a beautiful city in general, for what I say. You should definitely check it out for Sihanoukville. The next day is we're back to Phnom Penh, but this time we want to explore a different part of Phnom Penh. This is what we call Phang Hun Euro Park, or stand for PH Euro Park. And this city is really built for the rich of the rich in Phnom Penh. It have newly made building, and it's also a residential area. There's a lot of villa and really wealthy people living in there. And they have the structure that represent each part of Europe. Wow, look at that Eiffel Tower, right? Obviously it's not the real one. There's some light here, so it probably gets shined up at night. The amount of effort and attention to detail was put into this place is actually amazing. Even Sydney is not part of Europe, was also in there. It really just make the entire thing feel like you're not even in Cambodia. So I highly recommend that you go check it out. Also, it's very new. You cannot miss the Royal Palace when it comes to visiting Phnom Penh. It's this golden temple stand in front of the river with this green cross that looks super good when you take a photo. Every Cambodian people know of this palace, and at night the golden light start to shine up, and it just have this amazing feel. And most local kids just running around eating food, drinking sugary drinks, and it's just what kids do, and it's just really get a feel on what Cambodia have to offer. One other thing to do during the night is to visit Basak Lane. This is again tourist area where they have bar and clubs and street foods. Mostly restaurant where people can go in, spend big bucks, and there's gonna be kids on the street selling food, selling flour alongside with tourists and ladies in high heels. So yeah, make sure you check that street out. It's very famous. Basak Lane. Moving on, the next city after Phnom Penh that we go to is called Kampot. It's known for its cultural heritage. It has this big durian in the city center. It's famous for durian, I suppose, and there's durian seller everywhere. First thing that we buy is that we're gonna go to like the best durian shop and just buy durian, like very big durian. And if you guys don't know about this fruit, it's this pointy, sharp fruit that will hurt you if you try to touch it, but it's really soft and sweet on the inside, just like me, right? So we end up buying the durian and secretly bring that back to our hotel without telling anyone because it does smell. Cambodian durian really not ending up smelling at all when it comes keeping it in storage. One of the fascinating story that I encounter in Kampot is this lady on the street, right, that have her hand chopped off. So I make a story about that on my Instagram already, so you make sure that you check that out. But in a short sentence, she have her right hand got chopped off, and her left hand have severe nerve damage, so she pretty much disabled and unable to work or really just do basic tasks. Because I can speak the local language, I was able to communicate with her, as you can see here, to ask her her story, and she was openly enough to share with me that was happening during the Pol Pot, right? This is a genocide that happened 40-50 years ago, from the Communist Party in Cambodia, what we call the Khmer Rouge, backed by China, who actually killed 25%, 1/4 of the entire population, right? Luckily, my mom and dad survived that. That's why I'm here right now making this video. But some people did not survive, and some people survived with a massive scar that cannot be undone. Now her story started because she was a young lady at the time, and one of the soldiers wanted to get on with her, and just because he can't get on with her, he just decided to chop her hand off for just that reason. And it's just very unfair, and she was tearing up when she's telling me this story. It's very unfortunate, but it's not much we can do but to learn from the story and to empathize and learn from the history of our country. I end up buying her foods and all that stuff, but that's probably all I can do from there. Kampot is known for seafood, so the seafood here is really cheap, so you can have a seafood platter for $40 and it's like really fresh as well. I'm having a good time exploring the beach. You can see it's very quiet beach. It's not good for swimming though, that's why it's not like famous as the other beach town, but the view is stunning. You can see here the photo that we took. And Kampot have this silly seahorse, which is the center where the local hang out during the nighttime when the heat is down. And it have many other food and local activity out there, so make sure you check that out around the seahorse area. And the next morning what we do is that we want to visit the waterfall. This waterfall is called the Tadarong Chan waterfall. It's actually inside a national park. It's just like any waterfall in Southeast Asia. We did go there with a tour guide, which is what I highly recommend because the road there is very rough. It's not well structured and well made. So if you go there with your motorbike, just make sure you be careful. That's all I can say. The water is nice, swim is nice, but it's really just a regular waterfall just because I live in Thailand all this year. And next we take this kayak tour at one of the resorts near the river. You could really just rent a kayak anywhere from all of this resort in the river. I will make sure to leave you a Google map picture of where this river located. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of resort near the river and it's got stunning view. One of the last mention that I would say is that Kampot is famous for pepper, so make sure that you check out the pepper farm and get a taste of Cambodian pepper, which is grown, produced, and manufactured there. So this is it. This is V Kokang. If you want to see how I was able to semi-retire in Southeast Asia in my 20s, make sure that you check the link in the description alongside with other reference in this video. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.